Virgo. How are you? It's your Forest Fairy here. Nice to see you again, Virgo. What's going on with the Bullery? With the Bullery of Virgos for this week, let's take a look. Let's take a look. I almost want to say behind the scenes of Virgo, like what Virgo puts out there. I want to go behind the scenes. I want to know what's going on behind closed doors with Virgo. I don't know why. I'm curious. It's my placements, my Scorpio rising, that I'm just so curious. That's what makes me curious. That I want to know. Virgo, what's going on? Oh ho ho ho, Virgo. You don't want me to see. Now, let's take a look. Let's take a look, Virgo. There it is. Oh, Virgo. Justice. Oh, that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Well, I got the first card out, but all those ones, that was too big of a side story for the... So let's take it. I just put it down, so let's see what comes up. Because I have no idea. I did see the Strength card, so... Is it the Strength? I don't know. I almost heard to do what's right, but Virgo, you always are doing what's right. And when I see this Justice card, I see the butterflies of transformation. Do you see all that? So it's almost like if you work in the justice, I'm just going to call it an industry because it is. You're changing the lives of people, whether you be in first responders, in the police, in the court system, in law as far as lawyers. You're changing people's lives. Okay. I also see this large feather pen. It looks like a pen to me. And when I see that, it's almost like you're writing law. You're writing things into fruition through the justice system. Are you cleaning up the justice system, Virgo? I'm just curious. The energy that crosses is the Chariot, moving forward. It could be that some of you are moving to a different city, to a different state, province, to a different country. And I'm really feeling a sense of moving forward, of leaving that which you knew into something that you don't know, you might not be aware of. And do you see in your Chariot card, there's like this depth. There's a reason why you're moving, and there's a depth to it of... Like you could tell people on the surface, oh, I've got a new job. But there's deeper reasons why you're moving. And I feel you're moving on from. And it's very emotional with these waves. It's in the Chariot being representative of Cancer. What has just moved into Cancer? I think it's Mars. So there is a real deep emotional sense, but on the surface, you're not really talking about it, speaking about it, why you might be moving. In your higher self position, the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is almost a sense, for today, for me, it's a sense of boredom, yes, as this mermaid is just, bored. But I'm also feeling that you are rejecting, I want to say, compliments. It's almost like a sense of you don't believe the kind and loving things that people tell you, that people are handing to you, that people want Virgo to know. You don't believe it. You're rejecting it. To then take a look at your own reflection and to see how you really feel about Virgo, what it is that you either love or want to improve on yourself. That's what I'm feeling with this Four of Cups. That's the higher self, your focus and foundation. Yeah, because there is underlying hurt. And when I say rejection, you could have been rejected. You could be rejecting someone who has hurt you several times. And I'm really feeling a deep, it's like I mentioned, the depths of these turtles are underneath the surface of the water. There's a deep, deep hurt that Virgo is going through right now. And that's the focus and foundation, to heal that hurt. Because when you heal hurt, it becomes wisdom. In the past, King of Swords. This is very much, I'm feeling, especially with this Three of Swords, there's a lot of, and Justice. This is Libra energy. Libra energy is about diplomacy, is about how to communicate in a way that everyone, even if they don't get, it's kind of like negotiations. Libras are really great at negotiating because everyone walks away not getting exactly what they want, but getting a little bit of what they wanted. And again, that's what negotiations are. And so it's this particular King of Swords is turning his back on justice, which I find very interesting, to really go deep within into what has hurt him, how he feels. And usually the King of Swords is very much depicted as someone who detaches. But if you know any air signs, sun or moons, they have deep feelings, deep underneath what would be on the surface. They keep it together, and they communicate well what it is they're feeling. Libra is very much an energy of diplomacy, whereas Gemini is very much a clever and sort of witty type of energy. And a lot of Geminis can hide behind their wit and their fun and their charm. And Aquarius is very much an energy of knowledge and kindness and compassion when it comes to how much Aquarius knows that the average person doesn't, in whatever field they're in. And I really, as I've talked to a lot of Aquarius, particular Aquarius masculines, and they don't make you feel stupid. Your curiosity about what it is they do, they know, the insights they have, when you show an Aquarius interest, meaning I'm curious about what you know. It could be about cars, it could be about construction, it could be about, oh, I don't know, metaphysical, chemistry. I know a couple of Aquarius engineers, and you just ask them questions and they will, in a kind way, sort of, I don't want to say dumb it down, but simplify it so that you could understand without feeling that they're being condescending. Or, I mean, they can be. You tick off an Aquarius and they can really make you feel stupid. But I'm just saying, this is very Libra energy for me. And again, with this Three of Swords, Libra. In the near future, King of Wands. Look at the difference in colors. Look at that. And there's a mix of it here in the Justice card, and then you find your confidence, Virgo. And it could be when you really dive deep into the hurt that you've experienced, in the disappointment or boredom, or for some of you, the rejection that has happened. The King of Wands is the Leo. It's the Leo, the King. The Leo card for me. So in the future, you could be dealing with any air sign. I see Libra on the table. You could be dealing with a Libra. You could be dealing with a Leo, Gemini, Aquarius. But this is finding your confidence, finding the warmth within that leadership role. And if you are a leader in your industry, you are really getting those around you excited about the vision you see moving forward. How you see yourself. Two of Cups. It could be that you're dealing with a Leo, a Libra. How other people see you is the Eight of Cups. Now you notice that you are again going, I'm feeling this depth. Usually the Chariot is following your intuition and leaving sort of emotions, you know, out of the equation. But I'm seeing the waters. I'm seeing the depths, the turtles diving deep. I'm seeing the Four of Cups as you sort of, your higher self. It'll be interesting with clarifiers. Don't go deep, Virgo. You kind of staying on the emotional surface is not really, you're getting bored with that. Going deep into what has hurt you, going deeper into why, and then coming out. It's almost like you're coming out of the depths with this new sense of confidence, with a Two of Cups relationship. At the same time, this Eight of Cups, other people see you emotionally going into the depths, but then emotionally leaving those empty cups and only carrying your own cup of love, which is the Ace of Cups. Hope under fear is the Empress. And again, as I see with these butterflies, you are really getting the people. The Empress is one that receives. The Empress, and so it's interesting that I said with the Four of Cups, you're not really accepting or believing that which people say about you, how they feel about you, the compliments that they give you. And with the Empress, you're finally seeing, receiving, after going down into the depths of how you feel, you are then seeing how you change people's lives around you, Virgo. 10 of Swords is the potential outcome. I feel the 10 of Swords is releasing all of this hurt, all of this pain, releasing it. Yeah. That which you might not see, Virgo. 2 of Pentacles. The Juggler. The Juggler is always an interesting character for me, because the Juggler makes juggling, whatever that is, home, work, family, friends, online, real life, like work, fun. The Juggler always makes it look like it's easy. And that's what Virgo does. Virgo makes all of the work that they do look easy to others. Then others step into the role of Virgo and goes, holy lifted. How does Virgo do this? And make it look so good. Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper, Virgo, and get some clarifiers on this Justice card. Let's take a look. Clarify the Justice card for my Valerie of Virgos. Work. You work in this field. Yes. You work. You're working. What is Virgo working on? On choosing a path. And that's, you could be moving, Virgo. This is a path between the path that you've been on, as the 2 of Wands indicates. There's a choice between 2 paths. There's also planning, a lot of planning that goes on with a move. It could be for work with the 8 of Pentacles, but you could also be working on plans to move within, let's say, the Justice Department, within your company, within your industry, because really the Justice is an industry, right? 4 of Cups is your higher self. The Temperance card, I'm going to have patience, and if it's having to do with work, it's having patience and finding balance within your work right now, making plans to make the move with the Chariot. 4 of Cups. Yeah, and waking up. I really feel that you are waking up, Virgo, to all the compliments. Do you see these little fairies that are kind of dancing around? They're flying around, Virgo, who's really just taking a look at surface stuff. Like you're not really feeling the depths. And it's because the focus and foundation is that you're hurt. I get that. But this is being patient with that process, being patient with the process of taking and diving deep and going deep within your emotional realm, and waking up to the fact that you are really, really talented, artistic, skilled, intelligent. You're patient, Virgo. You're hardworking, Virgo. You really care about the work that you put out there. And I think with this 4 of Cups, you really are beginning to wake up to, you don't really care what other people think, because you know the quality of the work that you put out there. So, but take those, as the Empress does, taking those compliments and believing them. Don't, it's not surfacey. Like, I really don't feel, I feel that there's depth to everything that people tell you, everything, and it's almost like you're rejecting their compliments. It's a really interesting, so being patient with this process of waking up to how other people see you, they're reflections of you. So if there's a lot of people giving you compliments, just know that that is what you sort of reject about yourself, Virgo. There's always room for improvement. I can do better. This sort of, and that's great. That's what ambition is. But be patient with yourself and accept those compliments and really go dive deep into what people say, how they say it, and and I'm kind of feeling the energies, the intent in behind it. If it's surface, don't bother with it, right? You know how to just, deflect. The 3 of Swords is your focus and foundation. The King of Wands is right there. We'll go to him next. and the Emperor. The Emperor. Interesting. I'm getting a father figure off this Emperor. And at the same time, I have the Emperor and Empress and the Two of Cups. So for some of you, this is dealing with a father figure that maybe you're still dealing with childhood hurt for some of you. But with this Emperor and the King right here, the King of Wands, for some of you, you're dealing with, I'm just going to say a Leo. There's Leo energy here. There's Aries energy here. That matches this Empress into the Two of Cups. Because I've got the Two of Cups and the Emperor and Empress. This is a high level commitment. This is also a very deep commitment. So I want to go to the King of Wands next. Again, this is really, I keep going back to this Three of Swords. In this hurt heart. Is it words that hurt, Virgo? Or is it actions that hurt? Decisions that have been made? The King of Wands. The Magician. So I do have to say, Virgo, that with the Magician clarifying the King of Wands, if the King of Wands, if this is for you masculines, you Virgo masculines, the Magician clarifies the King of Wands, and the King of Wands clarifies this hurt. Are you manifesting your own hurt with two critical thoughts, with Three of Cups? This is a friend group. Interesting. Has a friend group disappointed you? Has a friend group hurt you? Has a friend group really shaken your confidence in what it is that you do and what it is that you are working on? Or are you manifesting a new friend group with these leadership skills and the role that you are stepping into? For some of you. King of Swords. I want to see what this king is saying. In the recent past. Death. The ending of. This is Scorpio energy. This is a transformation. And learning with the Page of Pentacles. Now, I think, Virgo, you are really focusing in on this transformation process and working on and learning how to, the practical application of the page. The Page of Pentacles takes what he has learned through the Page of Swords, through the curiosity of the Page of Wands, and then applies it to his everyday life with practical application and that work. What it is that works for you. The King of Swords is really deep in thought as far as analytical. Really going in, looking at the facts, the figures, the receipts, the information, the knowledge that the King of Swords has access to deep within, at the same time on that surface level, and being patient with that death process. The death process is not an easy thing to do. To let go of old programming, of old belief systems, maybe of that which you grew up with, versus how you, and for some of you new parents, of how you grew up. You were taking the best of that childhood and then taking more or new information, let's say, and traditions from with your partner, and combining it to raise your children in a different way than that which you were raised. For some of you, it's a real sense of shedding that which is old, that hurts you, that does not help you, that hurts your heart, and being patient and waking up to this process of then applying that which you want in your life. And it could be with this Two of Cups, because we got the Emperor and Empress here. The King of Swords, very interesting. The King of Swords and the Two of Cups. So as I said, Two of Cups clarifying the Two of Cups, and the King of Swords is really being analytical as far as, and he can be detached. But I'm not seeing that. I'm seeing a real depth. I'm feeling a real emotional depth as far as the hurt that for some of you, this king is analyzing. And these are energies within you, Virgo. I mean, they can represent people, absolutely. And that's for you to know. But as a reader, I'm seeing your King of Swords. This is your analytical mind. This is you really diving deep into a transformation process, applying it maybe to work, making it work for you. And then this Three of Swords is really the focus and foundation. And with this masculine energy flanking it, again, we've got a lot of kings, masculine energy on, but yet really grounding, as I'm hearing, the Two of Cups, this loving relationship. Now, for some of you, this is a romantic relationship. For other of you, this is a friendship or a really strong family relationship, especially with the Emperor here and the Empress, a mother figure, a father figure. Eight of Cups is how other people see you. The responsibility. There could be responsibility. Let me get another one out. The responsibility of emotionally leaving what? A Two of Cups for some of you? Of holding on. Are you holding on to responsibilities? Ooh, Virgo, are you holding on to emotional responsibilities? Are you holding on to someone else's? It's how other people see you. So it almost feels like the responsibility is on you, Virgo, to fill up the cups of others. And that's not your responsibility. So other people are almost looking to you to fill them up, to help them, to, you know, hold their hand while you're trying to rebuild something new, while you maybe could be moving to a different city. And it's this emotional responsibility. There's a lot of emotions on the table today, along with this masculine energy. So with this Two of Cups and the King of Swords, the King of Swords is really shedding that which he does not need anymore and logically doing it. But I don't feel as if this Two of Cups is going anywhere. I feel it's, and you can see them intertwining. This is a real solid, but you're getting in your head, really analyzing. And yet other people see you as being able to fill the cups of others, being able to help. And it's a responsibility. Help those on an emotional level to rebuild with the Four of Pentacles. Hope and or fear is that Empress. The Empress is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups. And the Devil. Fear. Interesting. The Six of Cups is a soulmate, is nostalgia. And the Empress is really feeling a sense of looking back. Of looking back and seeing. Do you see how the Devil image here really looks like this image of the butterflies? So it makes me feel as if the Empress is almost fooling herself into believing that which isn't real, that which is illusion. And it could be regarding a previous relationship of the past. Which, do we have the 10? No, I have the 10 of Wands. It's 10 of Swords. So let's see what this 10 of Swords is about. Standing up. Standing up and defending an ending. And the Sun. Defending your happiness and putting an end to. It could be, for some of you, when I have the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups, it could be a three-party relationship, like a three-party thing. When you got the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups, as a reader, you got to put two and two together. And so are you, Virgo, putting an end to a three-party situation that has hurt you terribly? And flanking that ending, that Ten of Swords, that releasing, as I see the birds releasing into releasing all that hurt, releasing all that worry, releasing all that fear, releasing. I see you defending your happiness. And again, I've got Leo, so it could be a Leo, right? You're defending your happiness with this King of Wands. This Two of Cups. And it's this Empress energy that is really, I'm kind of feeling fearful and the illusion of the devil. Which, again, when it comes to holding on with the Four of Pentacles, what are you holding on to? Are you holding on to illusions? Are you holding on to things that you created, memories that you created of the past that you're letting go? That's what I'm feeling. The Two of Pentacles, that which you might not see, all that you juggle, Virgo. That which you might not see, you need to communicate with that Eight of Wands. You need to communicate that you are doing a lot of juggling, that you are overworked, that you make it look easy, but Virgo needs a vacation. Virgo needs a break. Virgo needs to just, you know, stop working for a bit and have some fun. Really. There's a lot of depth to the table today. And it's almost like unspoken. It's what's going on. And I asked, what's going on below, like, you know, behind the scenes of Virgo. Virgo is going through a lot of, the Death card is no joke. This is transformation. The Ten of Swords, no joke. Three of Swords, no joke. These are all energies. But what I love to see is this Chariot card moving on and being patient with your own waking up process with the Judgment card. The Magician, manifesting that which you want. But also be aware that the Magician also, I mean, we are magicians whether we know it or not. So what we think about, we bring about. What it is that we really truly believe. If you tell yourself, oh, I'm really good at my job, but you believe that you're not, that's what you're going to manifest. Problems, issues, troubles. Because the subconscious only knows what you truly believe. So, just saying that. I see 882. Let's get some angel numbers on this, Virgo. 882. The journey you are on wouldn't be what it is if it wasn't for those who lift you up. Angel wisdom is encouraging you to share love and gratitude with those who have supported you this far. Absolutely. Like I have on the table, Temperance, Judgment, the Magician, the Sun, the Two of Cups twice, Six of Cups, the King of Wands twice, the King of Swords twice. There's a lot of masculinity. And like you could be in a masculine world. That's the other thing too. These could be bosses, co-workers, you know, men that you work with, masculines that you work with. I see 823. Let's do 823. So it's really finding that Empress energy to balance that out. 823. Your current situation is moving towards a resolution. Know that angels and ascended masters are guiding you towards a higher purpose. Good. I see 236. Let's go to 236. You are here to enjoy yourself, Virgo, and live with joy. The Sun card right there. Your angels are encouraging you to relax and let go. As this will, and that's exactly what the image of the Ten of Swords is, to relax and let go of all of that hurt. Absolutely. As this will increase the positive energy in your life. Very, very wise advice. I'm loving that, Virgo. I see 210. And then I see 610. So let's do 210 first. God and angels are welcoming you back to your truth. You are reconnecting with the pathway that is right for you. And now 610. Any numbers that you see on my table, Virgo, that I do not read aloud, those are personal messages for you. Get your book and take a look. If you do not have an Angel Numbers book, go to the description box below, click on the link, and grab yourself a book for all future reads. 610. Your energy is being aligned with God's and your soul's purpose. You are doing the right thing, Virgo, and following the right path. Last one. I see a progression. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see it again. 2, 3, 4. Let's do 2, 3, 4. Last one, Virgo. 2, 3, 4. You are moving upward. The universe is proud of your commitment to growth. And Virgo, I'm proud of you as well. And I'm sure I'll see you again. Take care from your Forest Fairy. Bye for now.